Trust me, gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay, gay it's gonna be.
That's right. It's okay to be gay. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It is Sunday. Yep, she's back. Um, did you hear? Did you hear? Were you there? Laura is coming to Texas with me. I'm back from outer space. No, I'm just kidding, everybody. But yes, I am going to Texas. That is the big thing that is going on. I am going to go cheer with Pearl. I've got this. Sorry. We are on a new computer that seems to be working really, really well. I haven't had any problems with the internet. I haven't had any problems with ever since I took out like the cameras and everything else, and we started using this. Never mind. I thought I had it. Just kidding, everybody. Yep. Bryce, first ever. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Super pup. What can I say? I look amazing in this stuff. So thank you. Sophia, thank you so very much for coming. Summer, I appreciate you. Hey, hey. All right. You asked me if I had cowboy boots. I had cowboy boots when I used to ride equestrian because that is what you're supposed to wear. So I would wear cowboy boots, special fitted cowboy boots, and then I would change into my riding boots. So does it count if I was under 12? But no, I haven't owned any as an adult. Hopefully that's not a requirement for Texas because they're just going to have to put up with the shoes that my knee says I can wear. Heather in the library, good to see you. All right. That's right. Lara said she's coming. So that means you, me, Pearl, Lara. I'm just saying. Miss Sunrise Dawn, good to see you. All right. Kathy, awesome, right? Isn't that amazing that we're going to get together again? And I'm going to get my puppy. That's the best I can do, guys. Roberta, how wonderful to meet someone you connect with. Yes, Jody, it is a Mac. I didn't even sorry, I didn't realize I missed it. And me, if I can swing it. Absolutely. Absolutely. The more the merrier. I've received quite a few people. TN, yes, you made it. I promise. Oh, Ginger Snap. Awesome. Congrats. I'm going to find and hug and hump you, motherfuckers. Adrian, I'm a new subscriber. Just been watching you on Lara FM. Well, thank you so very much. If you want to know about my channel is pretty basic. My dad is trapped inside. I grew up in Scientology, and I didn't wake up until I was 40, even through all the horrible things that happened to me. I was told when I was 24 that my father was dead. Turns out he's not. Turns out he's still alive and inside the cult walls. I've had to deal with some turmoil, finding out that people knew about abuses that had happened and ignored them and sent us back to other places so things can continue happening. Yeah. So I'm working on it. I am a work in progress. I am not a perfect human being by any means. I am an alcoholic. I am sober. I am a drug addict, but I am clean. And so I work on everybody being themselves. Now, just because I'm clean, do I expect every single person to be clean? No. But you know what? You never know when the first one's going to be the last one, and you never know when the last one's going to be really the last one. So we're here for each other. We're here to build friendships. We're here to build family, because that is the one thing that we did not have inside. So hopefully that helps. Candid cowboy boots are not a requirement for Texas, especially in the summer. Yes, because I will be there in May. So I'm super excited. I'm also, I'm super excited to hug Pearl. I'm actually excited to tower over her, everybody, because I really thought that woman was at least 6 foot tall. But I have received quite a few of your emails. I am totally up for a meet and greet in Texas. So any of you guys that know the time frame, which should be everyone that watches the lives, Sin, good to see you. This night owl life, I just woke up. Hey, I couldn't, no way could I wake up this late. That would destroy my sleep pattern, everybody. Hold on one second. Wait, she isn't 6 feet tall, right? She said she's like 5'2" and a quarter. And I just don't believe her. I'll believe it when I see it. How about that? I know quite a few of you have messaged me and asked for my Venmo and PayPal to be popped up. It is on the front of the screen, or if any of the mods are available, they can pop it up. I'm just not going to pop it up because I'm not going to twist anyone's arm. If people want to help, that's great. And if not, it's okay. We just need to get as loud as we possibly can. And if that means that every second gen goes to every single org, then that's what we'll have to do, so that so people that are inside, people that are around, people that are walking by really know what happened inside those walls from people that did experience it. So that way it's not hearsay. We can explain our lives so that the people inside could possibly hear what's going on and what's been happening and realize that they've been abused. If we can help someone realize that they're being abused and wake up, that is a glorious thing, because the more people we can get to wake up, the more people that will start to realize that what is happening inside those walls is a cult. What is happening inside those walls is torture. What is happening is horrendous treatment, where people have to write the word help on the window. And then, from writing the word help, nobody comes to help. Like, what kind of person sits there as someone else is writing help? No, security would have come and got that person and ushered them to a closed room. And from that closed room, they would be trapped inside there. Sorry about that, guys. Pearl Snappy is shorter than me. I'm 5'3.5". I would have never guessed, right? Because her voice and everything she does is like she's 6 foot tall. I'm telling you. And then I need her to teach me how to yell, because I'm used to yelling, rice and beans are not a meal. What you're being paid inside those walls does not count as pay. $47 a week is not enough to live on. You have to stay in the Sea Org if you start accepting that $47, because you have nowhere to go, or most people think they have nowhere to go. But here's the trick, everybody. Inside, you do have somewhere to go. You have a group, the SPTV Foundation, you have the Aftermath Foundation. There's so many foundations that are there to help, and more will come. More will continue coming. And then before you know it, it's not going to be a big deal to leave, because there's not going to be something to leave from. And if we can get anyone to see that, if I can get my dad to see that and wake up, that would be the best moment for me. That would be the greatest achievement that I can do, is if I can get someone to wake up, if I can get someone the help that they need, if I can be there for someone when someone wasn't there for me. I can be the person that I always needed. And the trick is with therapy and counseling, I have been able to realize that I'm becoming that person. And every day, each one of us becomes that person. Each one of us that reaches out their hand and says, what's going on is not right. You should not be cut off from your family. You should not be disconnected from. You should not have that fear or that horrible feelings pop up. Now, with Laura coming, it's going to be amazing. Because Laura makes everything, she makes you realize to live in the moment and enjoy the moment. And sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I really forget to live in the moment. Okay. Okay. My sound is off. Is everybody else hearing that my sound is off? Are we good? Because I've been going for 10 minutes and I really hope I haven't been talking in silence. We'll hope so. Okay. Adrian, I've been following most SPTV channels for about 6 months since Streets LA TikTok popped up and been watching from Britain, UK. Okay. Sleep patterns gone haywire, watching till 6 a.m. some nights. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully you're still getting enough sleep so that way you can still function. All right. Ms. Scorp, AZ, never Sciento, but a lifetime of toxic people surrounding me. I understand that. And here's the thing. That's why I say all snake oil is just snake oil. Whether you were in Scientology, whether you were in another cult, whether you were being treated like that, whether you're being abused by a boyfriend, a girlfriend, by a parent, by an aunt, an uncle, whatever you got abused by, I promise you, it's okay because you survived it. And we're all here. And that's more than a lot of people can say. There's many times that I didn't think I was going to survive till today. There's many times that I felt like I wasn't going to live past that moment. But here it is, years after the moment, and I'm still here. I didn't think I'd be able to quit drinking, but I did. I didn't think I'd be able to walk away from drugs, but I did. Do I still use the legal drugs? Yes. Do I use them within moderation? Yes. Do I make sure that I am never going to follow in those other footsteps ever again? Yes. Double yes. And if I can keep someone sober or keep someone from going down that path by telling you how horrible that path really is, then I will tell you how horrible that path really is. Oh, it was on your end? Okay. I have an appointment on April 17th to talk to a doctor to get a second opinion. If I can get the doctor that will give me the second opinion to approve the shots, then I would basically be getting them within that week. We just got to hope. Like honest. Oh, wrong one. We just have to hope. I got a hope and a prayer pending on me getting that shot because I need it. I'm sick of the nightmares. I'm sick of the feelings in my head. I'm sick of feeling like I'm arguing with myself all the time. Okay. Getting the next one. Thank you all for loving each other. Miss Sunrise Dawn, you're so amazing, Liz. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm working on it. We're all amazing. You're amazing, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Summer's amazing. Jay's amazing. TN's amazing. Panko's amazing. Every one of you is actually amazing. You just haven't been told enough. I'm just letting you know. Each and every one of you that sit here with us and sit here and listen to what we've been through and don't judge us and sit there and say, you know what? I'm human too. I'm human. And I've gone through shit too. And we're on the same level because we've gone through shit at the same time. And I promise you, the moment will pass because it has to pass. People don't live like this forever. So I can just cross my fingers that, maybe I'll get some good news on the 17th because I would really like the nightmares to stop. I really would. And there are times that I think talking about it here has created the nightmares to get even worse. But then it's like, no, it's something I haven't addressed. It's something that I haven't focused on or put my attention on because I was scared to look in the past. Because when you look in the past, you see what you've actually gone through. And sometimes that's hard. I know that I am by no means perfect. I have flaws and I'm working on them. But we're all human. Sunrise Dawn, thank you for being there when I needed a friend last night. Always. That's what we do. We're there for each other as friends, as family. I don't like saying, subscribers and all that stuff, it doesn't feel authentic to me. To me, authentic would be saying, I have friends, I have family, and I didn't have that growing up. G buddy, never in. Love you and support you, Liz. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I truly do. Sally, everyone is amazing in such different ways. It's amazing to be in everyone's presence. It's amazing to meet so many new people and have so many new people tell me parts of their lives. And yeah, there are times I'm a little jealous. Some of you have had amazing questions. Some of you have had amazing connections with your parents. And I didn't have that with my dad. I didn't have that. But we're working on it. And yes, I am doing my best to talk it out. Doing my best. Okay. Oops. Keeping you in my thoughts that you get, okay, I've heard great things about it. You deserve great things. I've heard amazing things, honestly, guys. I've heard people that have had amazing reactions to getting the shots. I'm hoping for having a good reaction. Like, I don't need to have an amazing reaction. I'm just hoping for a good one. Something that stops the nightmares, something that stops the intrusive thoughts, something that stops the issues. Okay. Question. It's Wanderer. It sounds crazy, but do you take any supplements that contain magnesium? Magnesium makes my nightmares so much worse. I do take a very small amount of magnesium because I still do CalMag. Not a huge amount, but it helps with cramps. It was actually created by a doctor to help with the potassium cramps and things like that. And it was just stolen by someone that created a cult. Adrian, I've been a recovering drug addict also, Liz. Started in 89, stopped just 2 years ago, one day at a time. You'll have a blast in Texas. That is my plan. That is my plan, everyone. I want to go be loud and proud and stand there with Pearl and have a great time. Okay, Pat. Oops. The fact that you and your mom are working through the crap is awesome. I've never had that chance. And I don't want to miss that chance. I don't want to miss that chance because it is rare that we have someone still able to and want to be there. Like want to. And so I'm not giving up because they want to. And all I can do is my best, everybody. And my best is just that. Now, I do have to tell you guys something. If you guys were in the earlier chat, hold on one second. Wondering if we can all get together at Barton Springs for a barbecue, ghost pepper brisket, pulled pork, potato salad, ooh, pineapple upside down cake, cherry, and peach cobbler. Yes, please. I would love that. That sounds fun. I don't know where that is, though. I'm not too familiar with Texas, being completely honest. You'd have to ask Pearl. Let's see. Yes, you guys we're all stuck with each other. But I have to tell you this. I found out something about Natalie, and I think that you should all know. Each and every one of you should know this. So that way you're well informed. She puts her pants on 2 legs at a time. Telling you, she yeets herself up and just jumps into a pair of pants. Because I found out that she's Superwoman. She has a phone booth installed in her backyard so that she can Superman. I'm telling you, if you guys have not seen it, she's also Iron Man. And she surfs with 2 legs. Eats her pizza with a fork and knife. I'm telling you, superhero right there. All right, we're just waiting for see if she's got kryptonite. All right. Yes, Natalie is a Wonder Woman. She is actually an amazing friend and an amazing human being. She is kind, she is sweet, she's loyal, and she's an amazing friend. She's an amazing friend to have. TN. Laugh out loud. Silly Liz. Love it, though. That's my plan. AT chick. I do that too. See, I'm telling you, it's the two legs. Like, I would fall, but she does it. Like, walk. I'm telling you, I would fall. I would eat the ground. I would sit there and be like, oh my God, my face. My face hurts. You know, it would be all bad. All bad. Bam, had a moment. Okay. I mean, has anyone seen Natalie and Wonder Woman in the same room before? I'm telling you, have you? Have you seen her? No. No, you haven't. They have not been seen together. I'm telling you. Pinko, I congratulate you for the work that you have done on your journey. I hope things will continue to go well with the shots. Me too. Me too. And you guys have all helped with that. And you know what? I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. You're really my friends. You're really my family. Some of us have not yet met, but you know what? We're going to, because I am a real person. You guys are real people. I talk to quite a few of you, a lot. And let me tell you, I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Hold on. I have issues just getting a foot in one side of my granny panties. I'm telling you, I have a hard enough time putting my shorts on without leaning on a wall, especially if I'm doing the one leg at a time kind of thing. Okay, the Sun from UK did an article on Natalie. Fantastic. She posted on her site. I'll have to definitely go look at that. And then give her applause where applause is due. And I also, this one was the big one. This one almost was a deal breaker. She loves Tony. She does. Like, he takes her breath away. They're the cutest couple. It's like they were drawn in the sky, in the sand. I'm telling you. Like, you have not seen love until you've seen love from these two. She loves him. You can feel it. Like, who does that? Who loves their partner that much? But who else does? All right, I'm just saying, everybody. Sometimes we've got to be light. Sometimes we've got to try to laugh. And if I can make you guys laugh just a little bit, and if I can kind of troll my friend and make her smile at the same time, because, you know, and how you guys are going to ask, how did I find out she's Wonder Woman? She sells feet pictures on Only Toes. Only Toes, so that she can wash her super suit. Only Toes. I'm telling you. I guess you make enough to be able to wash a super suit. How do you wash a super suit? Do you take it to the dry cleaners? Is there a certain person that's super short, maybe makes them, has like an A-line haircut? I'm telling you. Yes, I just love Natalie too. I absolutely do. We need to be here for you. Yes, we need to be here for each other. How about that? We will be there for each other. I'm telling you, when I found that out, that was like, blew my mind. Only Toes, just to get her super suit washed. I'm telling you, it was, wow. Pat Jones, love your humor. I hope so. I'm kind of hilarious. Not always, but kind of. Still got a nasty cough though. Honey, where's my super suit? I'm telling you. Yeah. I wonder if she goes, Tony, where's my super suit? What have you done with it? I'm telling you. Adrian, laugh out loud. You got to make that money. Only toes is paying. Woo woo. Maybe she wiggles the toes. Maybe she's double jointed. I'm just saying, I'm just curious about that. Like, how does that happen? So, now that we got to troll Natalie for a few minutes, I was going to put the title in there. I was going to call it, we're finally trolling Natalie. But you know what? I'm not really a troll. I'm that person that just wants to tell people how it is. Oh, toe jam. Oh. Someone in Clearwater protest was saying they had the shots and it was like a new person. Well, hopefully it doesn't get rid of me, but that would be phenomenal. That would be phenomenal if I could just get rid of the pain that's associated with it. Because sometimes those memories are crippling. Oh, it's more of a roast. Oh, then I'm not good at trolling. Then I roasted her. Always wanted to roast. Celebrities do that shit all the time, and I'm telling you, they do it wrong. They do it wrong. You got to make someone laugh so hard they cry. Okay. Jamie, Liz, brisket at the store was $62. I told my dad it would be a once-in-a-lifetime dinner. Yes. Yes, it can be. The prime rib that my mom wanted was like $85. So that one was but she also wanted it for her birthday dinner. Her birthday is on the 18th. So this coming Tuesday. All right. Yes, I am clearly a Pokemon. I'm telling you, I'm going to catch them all. Yes, I think it was Farrell Cheryl got the SGB shots and the dual sympathetic reset shots. But it worked wonders. Yeah, she explained it to me and it made my day. It absolutely made my day. Panko. You'd be surprised at their prices. It's disgusting. Like, it feels like I'm buying the whole cow, but I'm really getting just a little bit. So, yes. Everything's prices are pretty much ridiculous. But I also wanted to tell you today we were super productive. Like, I didn't want to wait Carrie, so I decided that all the stuff that we're planning on taking to the dumpster, I put in the back of my truck, and then I took it to the dumpster. I was so excited when we got back to tell her, hey, babe, we don't have to do this. It's cool. I did it for us, And as I'm sitting there, she goes, now we can clean the pantry. And I'm thinking, okay, we might get, a trash bag or two. Good thing I emptied the other trash. No, we had to go back to the dump. The dump lady looked at me. She goes, you're back? You know how embarrassing that is? Yes, super embarrassing that I had to go twice. But anyway, I digest. I just want to say, it's been a great day. And now that I've got the plans to go to Texas, and I've also decided, here's the thing, I'm not going to keep it secret. I'm not. I'm going to tell people I'm not planning on being nasty because I am not a nasty person. I'm not scared of them finding out when I'm flying in. I'm not scared of when they find out I'm flying out. They're going to have the doors shut no matter what we do. But I'm here to let people know what really happens inside the Sea Org. I'm here to let people know what really happens to the children of Scientology. I'm here to let these parents that are bringing their children in know what's really happening to their kids. And so they can take a good look at what they're walking their children into. And I hope with every fiber in my being that each and every parent looks at me and goes, oh, that's not true. I bet you don't even have scars. Let's do it. I will get down to my skivvies and I will show you each and every single one. Because that is not the point. The point is basically this. You're letting an adult do a touch assist on your child. You're letting your child do a touch assist on an adult. At what point do you realize that is abuse? If you have your child going into auditing and they're confessing horrid things, how is that not abuse? If they're learning to be an auditor and an adult is confessing horrid things, maybe sexual things, to your said child, how is that not abuse? Like, where does that compute? Where does that line get drawn as a parent where you suddenly say, you know what, I sure hope they wake up in a cult. I sure hope one day they get to experience what it feels like to be in a cult. I hope they get the feeling that they're not equal to the people on the outside. I hope they get that feeling that they're above everyone else. Do I really? No, because they're not different. People on the outside just get raised with loyalty and love, respect, and being cherished, having friends, having family. That's not what happens in the Sea Org. That's not what happens in Scientology. And if I can let these people know, then I'm going to take back every ounce of my power. I'm going to be coming in on the 8th. You know, you want to get a picture with me? Come on in. I'm probably not going to say the time until the day of my arrival, just because they're already going to find it out. They can track my flight patterns and my flight history. They can also call up their travel agents that are technically working for Scientology and say, hey, when is this flight? Oh, okay. What time are they arriving? Oh, okay. And then all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, how many laws have I broken today? Just saying. Okay. Well, not everyone on the outside gets good parents. No. That's why many of us understand. I was thrown around by my father. I am truly sorry you experienced that. I know that feeling, and it sucks. And you know what? You're amazing. And thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing a little bit of what we have. Because if you can share with us, then you can shine a little more, knowing that you are amazing. You are loved. You are cherished. You are cared for. Because those are things that we all need to hear, isn't it? Penko, I'm in awe of you and Carrie taking mom in and working on a relationship together. You're like a new person showing strength. I'm going to thank my therapist for that. Because yes, there's a lot of things I've had to go over. There's a lot of things that I've had to work through. There's a lot of things that I've had to let go. And there's a lot of things that I created a problem with because my tone towards her being so angry that I couldn't hear what she was saying. So are things in the past? Yeah. Did it happen? Yeah. Am I better for it? No. Can I help someone because I've experienced it? Yeah. I absolutely can. All right. Does anybody have any questions in regards to Texas? Does anybody have any questions in regards to Laura coming? Because she said she was. We also have E, doesn't live that far. I'm telling you, this is the perfect combination. Okay. Oops. Jamie Palmer, there are some great vids on YouTube explaining how to trim brisket. There is. I usually take it to like not taking all of the layers of fat off. I usually take it till it's roughly about level. But each person's a little different. I would definitely go to the Barbecue Pitmasters ones because they'll at least let you know what works, what doesn't work. Okay, Cass, 1954. Have fun. So glad to see you back. I'm working on it. I am absolutely working on it. We're doing our best. Now, for those of you that, hold on one second. Any other streams going, like maybe DOA? Not that I know of. Lara would probably know if he's going to go. If he's going to go, if Lara's going to go, there's a good chance. You know, they're good friends and he wants to make sure she's safe. Kathy, I just want you all to have a great time and hope to have fun and a bit of healing. That is what I'm hoping for. Fun and a little bit of healing. And if I can help someone along the way, even better. And I know quite a few of you have emailed me, whether you're in the live now or you're going to watch it on replay. A few of you have messaged me that you live in Texas and you live near Austin and you would be happy to come out. And I would be happy to have like a little lunch with everyone. You know, I can't do a barbecue because obviously I don't live in Texas, so I cannot provide the barbecue venue. But what I can do is say that once we have like definitive times, I would love to meet everyone. I would love to meet the smiles behind the names that have made me smile. I would love to meet the people that email and say beautiful, wonderful things and sit here and support us. I would love to just give you a hug and say thank you. So yeah, I would love to do a meetup. I would love to do, it's not really a meet and greet. Again, I'm not a celebrity. My name's Liz. I grew up in a cult. But I can at least say that I would love to meet each and every single person. I would love to let everyone know how amazing they are. And if you're having a hard time, it's okay. Just show up for a hug. And we can just sit there in silence. And I'm okay with that. If you need silence, I'll give you silence. If you need a friend, I'll give you a hug. If you just need someone to say you're worth it, you're worth it. I promise you're worth it. Yep. And I definitely get to finally, well, I've talked on FaceTime. I've talked on chats. We've talked face-to-face over electronics, but doing face-to-face, this will be our first time. That sounds dirty, but it's okay. Yes, Summer is just popped up the Venmo. I know that earlier people had posted the Venmo and the PayPal. That's only for the people that emailed and said that they wanted to help contribute. That way, you know, whether it's covering dinner, whether it's, you know, donating to help me get there, whatever it may be, you know, but if you can't do it, don't do it. Don't put yourself in a financial hardship. Not for me. I wouldn't want anyone to put themselves in a financial hardship. Okay. Then Jamie, if we're going to talk about brisket again, here's the thing. You want to leave it out once you trim it and, you know, you put your spices on it, all that good stuff. I'm telling you, let it come to room temperature. That is my best advice when I can tell you when it comes to brisket. Let it get to room temperature and then either put it in the oven or put it on the smoker. However you plan on cooking it, just low and slow. Low and slow. And it will turn out beautifully. Yeah, don't make me start talking about my twice baked potatoes. You want to hear my specialty on food? Twice baked potatoes. They're delicious. Okay, you cook them the first time, you take them out, you carve out the insides, and then you have a perfect bowl. But it's actually the skin of the potatoes. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Butterfly 7431. Hi, Liz. If you and the girls are ever in South Florida, you know you have a place to stay. Bring the kiddos too. I will definitely keep that in mind. If I get a chance to go see Florida. If I do get a chance to see Florida, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, Liz, that goes for any other meat, chicken, fish. You want the meats at room temp. Yes, but I don't cook fish. Chicken I do, but again, I that's the main thing I always tell people is get it to room temperature. Telling you, get it to room temperature. I'm a decent cook. I love to cook because I love when people like take a bite and they go, but they don't do it for, some nasty reason. They do it because it tastes amazing. And then when you're sitting there having an amazing meal, guess what? You can smile and look at each other and just enjoy the moment. So yes. Miss Scorp AZ, I have a fresh brisket coming from the local farmer next week. It cost me $90, but I just got back from Austin with new rubs. Oh, I wonder if you're going to have to tell me which rubs you used. Email me and let me know which rubs you used. And, I'll let you know some of the rubs I use. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Chicken and fish are not brought to room temperature due to, do not take chicken and, I don't necessarily, the only one I actually make sure that it's room temperature is steaks and red meats, to be completely honest. Chicken, most of the time it's still frozen. Sometimes they get fresh, but if I'm getting fresh, then I'm just frying it up right when I get home. But yeah, I boo-booed. Yes, please don't take your chicken or your fish to room temperature. It's called salmonella, and that's a whole lot of. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. It sucks. Let's see. Oh, you're going to go on someone else? You got this. It's Sunrise Dawn. Have a great time. I made some damn good twice-baked taters. I'm telling you. It's just like nacho cheese tater tots. So instead of the chips, use tater tots. I'm telling you, it changed my life. Changed it. Okay. Rudy and my standard salt lick. I also get my salt lick marinade. This time I told to try both. I cook for 16 hours. I usually cook around the same time. Usually it's anywhere between 14 to 17, depending on the size of it and depending on, how well I cut it. Because again, you don't want to lose any of the good stuff. You don't want to lose any of the good stuff. And the good part is you can cook the fat until it's solidified. And then you can mix in, usually you could do like I don't want to say, you can do some beef stock on top of it. But the problem is they can be a little stocky, like a little just too much salt. But what you can do is get the sodium-free one and you drop that one in. And then you can spray between the fat and the, hold on, I messed it up. It's cooked down fat, basically red meat base, or stock, and then half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. That's usually what I would do. Sometimes I'll do on my meat. Sometimes it's beef stock and pineapple. But either which way, always a good way to go when you're smoking is just feel what's right for you and then go that way. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to get food now too, guys. I'm getting to be really hungry all of a sudden. I wonder where that came from. So let's see. The brisket, 15.5. And that's after you trim the fat off? Because if it's before, that's still a good weight. And you're still looking about, it depends. It depends on how you're cooking it. Because honestly, it would probably, with the smoker, it could still go 12 hours. Just so you know. But the longer you cook it, the better. The more moisture, the more that you take care of it, spraying it, wrapping it, as I just bombarded the camera. Smashed potatoes are good as twice baked potatoes. Boil small taters, smash, season, bake. Okay, now I'm going to have to try that. That sounds magnificent. So everyone, that is it. We all know that I had to out Natalie. I did. I had to out her. I'm glad you guys were here to witness it. We talked about food. We talked about going to Texas. We know the exact date. And hopefully for those of you that emailed me, I will get to see you in a couple days. Well, like 3 weeks. But either which way, it's going to be great. And I can't wait to see you all. And I can't wait to get a hug. I will race you to the comments. And above all else, have a great, amazing day. And know that you're loved. And you are worthy of love. So don't forget that. I love you. Talk to you soon.